Icon series.
So, children, we have already completed the lesson regarding learning good habits. We have completed the grammar part of this lesson also. And now it's time for us to get ahead with the skills and activity parts. Okay, the skill based activity part. We know language has four skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And a language has to be learned in the aspect of these four skills, right? We usually learn English like a set of new words are there, some question answers are there, some grammar portions are there. It's not just that. It is not just that. There are these skills also, and if we do not develop these skills, we will suffer a lot to speak in English, or to read something in English, or to write something in English our own, right? Or even when somebody speaks something in English, we may not be able to understand it also, right? So we will practice these skills also, so that we will not suffer like that in the future. Okay, so we will start with the let us read. It's a reading exercise part. Okay, so we will read this passage first. You will listen to this reading passage first. I will read the passage again, and then yeah, I will give you the time to practice reading. Okay, so now first of all we will listen to that.
Vidit is happy to be with his uncle and aunt for 1 week during summer holidays. He comes from Delhi to stay with them in Jammu. He loves to play with his cousin Suraj. In the morning, Vidit and Suraj are going for breakfast when his aunt calls them. Vidit brushed his teeth in a hurry. Suraj says, "Your teeth will not be clean if you do not brush them well." Vidit doesn't listen. After the breakfast, he has chocolates. In the afternoon, he quickly eats a banana and throws the banana peel on the grass. Suraj says, "Vidit, you should put it in the dustbin in the kitchen." Vidit smiles and says, I don't want to waste my time." Within minutes, Vidit has a bad fall when he steps on the banana peel. He hurts his toe and cannot play for the next few days. The next morning, he wakes up with bad toothache. Aunt takes him to a dentist. He tells Vidit, "Brush your teeth well and twice a day. Do not eat too many chocolates. Take these medicines every day, or I will have to pull out 3 of your teeth." Good habits always help us change our lives for the better.
So have you listened to that? Now we have the passage over here. I will read this passage first, and then I will let you have the time to read it. Okay? Vidit is happy to be with his uncle and aunt for 1 week during summer holidays. He comes from Delhi to stay with them in Jammu. It's a problem here. Delhi to stay with them in Jammu. He loves to play with his cousin Suraj. In the morning, Vidit and Suraj are going for breakfast when his aunt calls them. Vidit brushed his teeth in a hurry. Suraj says, "Your teeth will not be clean if you do not brush them well." Vidit doesn't listen. After the breakfast, he has chocolates. In the afternoon, he quickly eats a banana and throws the banana peel on the grass. Suraj says, Vidit, you should put it in the dustbin in the kitchen. Vidit smiles and says, I don't want to waste my time. Within minutes, Vidit has a bad fall when he steps on the banana peel. He hurts his toe and cannot play for the next few days. The next morning, he wakes up with a bad toothache. Aunt takes him to a dentist. He tells, Vidit, brush your teeth well and twice a day. Do not eat too many chocolates. Take these medicines every day, or I will have to pull out 3 of your teeth. Good habits always helps us change our lives for the better. Okay, so there is a boy called Vidit. He actually stays with his parents in Delhi. So it was summer holidays, and he decided to go to his aunt who stays in Jammu. So he has a cousin there. His name is Suraj. Okay, and they love to play together. So the next day morning, one day Vidit reached the Jammu. The next day morning, the aunt called both Vidit and Suraj for breakfast. Then what did Vidit do? Vidit brushed the teeth in a hurry. Means he didn't brush it properly. Okay, because he was in a hurry to eat. So he brushed his teeth in a hurry and came. Suraj told him, this is not a good habit. Okay, you should brush your teeth properly. If not, your tooth will become damaged. Vidit didn't listen to that. Okay, Suraj also didn't talk about that after that. And then they had their breakfast. So soon after taking breakfast, Vidit ate 2 chocolates also. Right? Vidit ate 2 chocolates also. So after lunch, time passed. After lunch, Vidit ate a banana. And what did he do? He threw the banana peel on the ground in front of the house. Suraj said, that is not the way to do it. You need to throw the banana peel in the dustbin. There is a dustbin in the kitchen, and that is a place where you need to throw it. Vidit was not much interested. He said, I don't want to waste my time. He was interested in playing as much as possible. Okay, so he didn't want to waste his time, and he threw the banana peel there itself. And after some time, as Vidit was playing there, he stepped on this banana peel and fell down. Right? He injured his ankle very badly. He was in severe pain and he couldn't play for some days. So got it enough, na? He never had enough time to throw the banana peel in the dustbin because he was much interested in playing. And now, there is no need to play at all. Why? He is on the bed. So another day morning when he woke up, he had a very severe pain in his mouth. Okay. So it was a toothache. Toothache means the severe pain that we have on our teeth is known as a toothache. So the aunt took him to the hospital, to a dentist. So who is a dentist? Dentist is a person who takes care of our teeth. Right? So they went there. The doctor checked his teeth and said, Vidit, you are not brushing your teeth properly. If you do not brush your teeth properly, your teeth will become damaged. And now I'll give you some medicines. If you do not take your medicines properly, and if you do not take good care of your teeth, how should we take care of our teeth? We should brush our teeth properly twice a day, once in the morning and the second at night before we go to bed. And we should not eat lots of chocolate and all. Okay, if you do so, our teeth will become damaged. See, Vidit got his tooth damaged and the teeth damaged, and the doctor said, if you do not take care of the teeth properly, the next time I have to pull 3 of your teeth out. How many? 3. See, his cousin Suraj told him earlier not to throw the banana peel over the floor, brush the teeth properly. Vidit was not a good boy, isn't it? Huh? Vidit was not a good boy and he never listened to these words. So, why Suraj never got any such kind of problem? Because he brushed his teeth properly and he threw the waste in the dustbin. He took care of these kinds of things. So, these are what we call the good manners. Okay? Good habits. Taking care of ourselves, taking care of our surroundings. Okay? So when we do these kinds of things, we will never have any kind of troubles. If we do not do these kinds of things, then definitely there will be troubles. Okay? So that is what we have understood from the passage. And now, see, there are some questions over here. We need to answer them also. Before we go to the questions, I will give you 3-4 minutes time so that you can read the passage yourselves. Okay? Yeah, read it. Okay, so now we will go on to the question answers. Now answer these questions. Name the place where Vidit came during his holidays. So where did Vidit go to spend his holidays? Jammu is the place where Vidit came during his holidays. So his uncle, aunt and his cousin, they were living in Jammu. So Vidit went from Delhi to Jammu to spend his holidays, isn't it? Second question. What did Vidit throw on the grass? What did Vidit throw on the grass? So Vidit threw a banana peel on the grass. So afternoon, after the lunch, he ate a banana. He quickly ate a banana and threw its peel on the grass. Okay. So Vidit threw a banana peel on the grass. What happened when Vidit stepped on the banana peel? So after that, while Vidit was playing over there, he stepped accidentally on the banana peel. What happened there? Vidit had a bad fall when he stepped on the banana peel. So what happened? Vidit had a bad fall. Bad fall means a very severe fall. How many teeth would the dentist pull out? So the dentist warned him, na? If you do not take care of your teeth, if you do not brush your teeth twice a day and reduce eating the number of chocolates, then next time I'll pull how many teeth? The dentist would pull 3 teeth. How many teeth? The dentist would pull 3 teeth. How do good habits help us? How do good habits help us? Good habits will help us change our lives for the better. So when we follow good habits, it helps us to change our lives for better. Okay? So now we will move on to the next one. Let's practice. Follow your teacher while he or she is saying and pronouncing the words below. Yeah. So now we are going to learn about 2 kinds of pronunciation. This is a E. This is a E. Okay. So this is E. This is a E. So this is short E, like bit, hit. Okay. So the words like a bit, hit has a short E, short sound. When we say this is a seat, this is a heat, isn't it? Yeah. So these kinds of words have a long E. This is some symbol for E. Okay. This is a symbol for a E. This is a E. This is a short sound and this is a long sound. Okay. So this is bit, hit, seat, heat. Okay. So now we have an exercise on this. Pick out words from the box and write them in the correct column. Yeah. So what we need to do now is we need to read these words and identify which one has a short E and which one has a long E. Right? Which of these have a short E, which of these have a long E, right? So this is a B-I-T, bit. Bit means it's a short E, no? Yeah, we'll drop it over here. This is beak. Beak is long. Clean, again long. Sit, short. Pin, short. Lit, short. Mean, lean, isn't it? Yeah. So bit, B-I-T, bit has a short E. SIT, sit, has a short E. PIN, pin, has a short E. LIT, lit, has a short E. Here, BEAK, beak, beak is a long E. CLEAN, clean, long E. MEAN, mean, long E. LEAN, lean, long E. Okay? So now I will pronounce these words. You tell it after me. Bit, bit. Sit, sit. Pin, pin. Lit, lit. Beak, beak. Clean, clean. Mean, mean. Lean, lean. Okay? So bit, beak. Sit, clean. Pin, mean. Lit, lean. Okay? So these are a short E, these are a long E. Now keep the screen the same for a minute. You can practice it there. Okay? Okay. Now we'll go on to the next one. Let us converse. Read the following conversation and enact it with your partner. So there is a conversation happening here. So we will listen to that first, and after that I will give you the wordings of it so that you can practice the conversation with your friend. Right? Yeah, right now we are back at the home. We are not going to school. So we may have our siblings now, brother, sister, or somebody will be there, or a friend nearby. Our home also can be used for this, right? So we'll listen to that first and then we will go for the practicing.
And enact it out with your partner in the class. Vani, teacher. Madam, excuse me, may I drink water? Yes, you may. Thank you, madam. Please open the window after that. Sure, madam. Tries to open the window. Sorry, madam, I cannot reach it. It is too high for me. Don't worry, I will help you.
Okay? So now I will give you the wording of this conversation so that you can practice that. Okay. The next one. It's a rhyme time. Okay. So we'll come across a beautiful rhyme over here. I'll play it first and then I will give you the wordings for practicing. Right?
Recite the following poem in groups. Good manners. Excuse me. We say thank you, we say please, and excuse me when we sneeze. That's the way we do what's right. We have manners, we are polite.
Okay. So now we have a rhyme about good manners. Okay. So I'll play it once again and listen to that, and then I'll give you time for you to practice it. Right?
The following poem in groups. Good manners. Excuse me. We say thank you, we say please, and excuse me when we sneeze. That's the way we do what's right. We have manners, we are polite.
Okay. So now you have, I'll keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can read the rhyme over there. Okay, children, we'll go on to the next one. Yeah, here are some questions about the rhyme that we have seen. So let's check the questions. What's the first question? What is the poem about? So just we had a poem, and what is it all about? The poem is about good manners. What's the poem about? The poem is about good manners. What should we say when we sneeze? When we sneeze in front of others, we should cover the nose and mouth because, it can spread a lot of viruses and bacteria kind of things. So, what should we say when we sneeze? We should say, "Excuse me" when we sneeze. What should we say? We should say, "Excuse me." Okay. So, what is the poem about? The poem is about good manners. And what should we say when we sneeze? We should say, "Excuse me" when we sneeze. Right? Now we'll go on to the next one. Writing skills. Write the following imperative sentences in your notebooks. So we have learned about imperative sentences in the grammar part, and here are some imperative sentences which we need to write neatly in our notebook. Right? So what is the first one? Move quietly. Move quietly. It's an order. Do not bite your nails. Do not bite your nails. Write neatly. Instruction. Write neatly. Please get me a cup of coffee. A request. Please get me a cup of coffee. Do not pluck flowers is an instruction. No, an order. Do not pluck flowers. Wash your hands properly is an instruction. Wash your hands properly. So I'll keep the screen for 2 minutes so that you can copy these sentences down on your notebook. If not, you will find a PDF in the same link from where you got this video link. We will have all these exercises part in that PDF sheet, right? Yeah, copy it down. Right, children, there is a homework for you now. Read the following sentences carefully. When Netra asks for something, she says please. So we too should ask for something with the please. When Netra hurts someone by mistake, she says sorry. We too should say sorry. When Netra sneezes, she says excuse me. When we have to disturb someone also, we can say excuse me. For example, your mother or father may be busy with some work. We have to go and disturb them. And then we say, excuse me mummy or excuse me daddy. We should not be something like jumping on your dad and asking him, daddy, daddy, daddy. No, that is not the good way. He may be busy with some work. So we should go and ask him politely, excuse me daddy, can you do this for me please? Can you give me a pencil please? Okay. So we should say please when we ask for something. When we hurt someone by mistake, we should say sorry. I didn't mean it. When we sneeze or when we have to disturb something, then we have to use a excuse me. Okay? Yeah. So now write similar sentences about yourself. What do you say? When I ask for something, when you ask for something, we should use a please, isn't it? When we hurt someone by mistake, we should say sorry. We should say sorry when we hurt someone by mistake. And when we sneeze, we should say excuse me. So when I ask for something, I say please. When I hurt someone by mistake, I say sorry. And when I sneeze, I say excuse me. Okay? A project work. Draw and color or paste a picture from an old magazine or newspaper in your notebook showing good habit that you would like to acquire. So we may come across so many pictures in the magazines, the cartoon books are there, newspapers are there. Okay, so you need to go through the pictures and all these kinds of things over there in that and come to one picture which shows a good manners that you would like to develop. Okay. So pick up a picture that shows a good manners that you would like to develop. Okay? Yeah, we can show them to the friends when we go to the school next time. Value corner or life skills. What have we learned from this lesson? Be good to all, whether they are friends or enemies. we should be good to all. They may be our friends, they may not be our friends, they may have some grudge on us, like they may be something like an enemy with us, but doesn't matter. We should be friendly with everybody, because sometimes when we, for example, there is a boy or a girl or another student in your class with whom you have some kind of enmity, some, you do not like him or they do not like you. But unfortunately, one day after the school, when you are going to your home, you fell down on the road and your leg is paining severely. At that time, your friends may not be there, but if this boy or girl is there, they may help you. Or if that boy fell down and he is suffering, you may come across, you may have to help him, isn't it? Yeah. So we do not know who are with us at what time, which time, we do not know. So we should never develop any kind of enmity with anybody. Okay? All that we have around us, we are all living together, we are all together in the class, we are all together in the place where we play, isn't it? So we should never develop any such a kind of enmities with other students, other people, the people around us. Okay? We should be good. We should be good. We should be friendly. We should be caring with all the people, whoever is there around us, in the class, in our neighborhood, everywhere. Okay? So that is a lesson that we have, that's a point for our life. That's a point for our life. And with this lesson have come to an end, and we will meet in the next class with the next lesson. Okay? So till then, do these activities, practice it, be friendly with everybody, and take care of yourself. Okay? Bye.